Here's some of the things that really frustrates people about the hearing level afterwards, and most of the Social Security process as it goes. Most people have no idea what happens next. And so that's why when they walk out and they hear these random dates that it appears that representatives throw out, and we say, oh, 60 to 90 days, they get angry because they don't actually understand what's actually happening afterwards, which is outside of the control of both you and your representative. So let's walk it through a second. A few things may occur. One, the case may be put in what's called post-hearing development. That's right after the hearing. Post-hearing, of course, means post means after. Hearing, of course, the hearing. Development may mean a few things. Development may mean the judge may be considering sending you out for an evaluation. It may mean that there are some outstanding medical records that the court wants to get. It may mean the court has allowed your representative time to submit additional records and they're waiting on those records. It could be, or even the judge is reviewing the case to determine if there's further development they may need, meaning they may think maybe we need to have an expert review your case. When it's in development, the hard part is that you don't know exactly what the court is actually looking at, but in most instances, it may fall into one of those categories. 2, post-hearing review. The court typically has everything they need. They're just reviewing the case so the judge can make a decision, and usually during that time, they're writing the decision up as a whole. 3, pending decision writing. That means the judge has made the decision, has put it into a queue where a decision writer may pull it once they've been assigned to the case to write the decision based on the directions given by that judge. 4, decision writer. That typically means a decision writer has been assigned and they are writing the decision, and then finally it's closed. Okay, finally, 5th, it's closed. Now, here's something that you need to be aware of, a couple of points. 6, there's no time at each one of these levels. There's no time limit set for each one of these steps. So it doesn't have to, if it sits there post-hearing development, there's nothing that says it can only sit there for a week, or post-hearing review, or 2 weeks. It's the judge's privy. So keep that in the back of your mind. And then finally, you still have to submit records during this time period. So guess what? If you submit some additional evidence that's new that the court needs to consider, that's going to add time. So if let's say the case is a decision writing and you submit like 20 pages of records that are awesome for your case, guess what? That decision may be pulled out of decision writing and put into post-hearing review so the judge can review it again to make a determination of what additional guidance they need to give or whether some additional development needs to happen. These are the moving pieces that are happening with your case after the hearing that you may not be aware of, but these are the reasons why your case may take a while to get a decision.